Hi, and welcome back to the show. I'm really glad that you've come back to join me and that you've subscribed to my channel, and hopefully you're enjoying it. This week, or this video, we are going to talk a little bit more about dating, because I have a funny story about, I went on a date with this gentleman, and we were having dinner at a really nice wine bar, and about halfway through the main entree, he's just stopped what he was doing, and he looked at me and he said, "You know what I'd like to do with you?" And I was like, hopefully not chop me up and put me in a rubbish bag. And he said, so I said, "What?" A bit concerned, albeit. And he said, "I'd like to get high with you and dance." Okay, that was a bit awkward. I said, "Okay, like where? In the living room or..." "Oh, anywhere. It could be on a walk in nature." Check, please. Again, this is why online dating and I do not work. We don't work. I was dating another one. He was a bit younger than me, and I was surprised because I was out of his age range, but we went for a date anyway. I mean, he was like in his late 20s, maybe early 30s. And we had went to a jazz bar and had some drinks, and we were walking, and we sat down and just were talking for a little bit, and he turns to me and he goes, "So, do you have any brothers?" What? Who? Why? Like, who asked that? I was like, I'll take my cab now and go home. So yeah, again, this is just, these were both instances that happened in the States, but yeah, they were just, yeah. Funny for stories, I guess, but when you're there, it's a bit awkward. Very, very awkward moments.
Broadcast Chic with Cassandra Alice.
Basically, I want to talk about relationships and a little bit about some experiences that I've had on dating apps. I will talk about some experiences that I've had in the States. And for me, I have not been able to, one of my big issues with dating apps and online dating is the superficiality. In other words, it's somebody's face, and not everybody takes pictures very well. And then it's also just that checklist of things. Do you like pets? Don't you like pets? Do you have kids? Don't you have kids? None of those things really make a person who they are. And that's why I've always crashed and burned on those dating channels, because it's almost like looking for love in all the wrong places. I prefer the familiarity breeds liking somebody more, as well as having friends set you up with somebody and just being able to meet somebody organically. And of course, now everything does have to be virtual, but to me, it's something that it takes a lot of time, and it takes a lot of energy, and men seem to be really, really needy and wanting a lot of attention. And if you don't message them back, they ask you why, and you can tell sometimes the ones that wait a specific amount of time and then are messaging you back, and the games become really evident. And if you're bought into it, obviously, then that's your thing. And I've known several people that have met people on apps and dating apps and things like that. And that's great. I say everybody give them a try. For me, it's just been crash and burn. Crash and burn. And I really hope that there is a true algorithm, or there is a true method that's developed to get the right people together. But the thing is it's really those off days that test our compatibility. You know, it's the days, for the most part, I'm positive, I'm happy, the glass is always half full, but I have my moments. I have my days when I wake up and I'm just like ticked off and salty and not happy about everything. And it's in those moments that that person that I'm with needs to love me for everything, for every little aspect of me. And there's a fine line between our expectations and who we are on paper and the reality of our imperfection and who we are as humans and who we are as imperfect beings. And so, yeah, it's become something that I have just had to leave up to fate to decide, because I have never been successful at the online dating thing. And nothing against the people that I've met there. Very wonderful people, very kind people that I actually would want to be friends with for life. But nothing that, it just has to happen organically for me. And so now, with the fact that the way things are, it looks like I'm gonna have to be a hermit and just figure out life that way. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think if people were actually just kind of like, this is who I am, and just honest about it, like, online dating is actually bleep, bleep, but I'm going to get on and I'm going to do it. I'm going to try. And this is, you know, this is who I am. But I've yet to meet that. There's always somebody who's like, this is what I've done. I'm really rich, so you should like me, or I'm a great father, or I'm an amazing mother. And I think evidently that matters to some people, but it's who you are as a person and what you do and your actions, and not that presumptiveness of, I'm trying to make you think that I'm such an amazing person. And I know this is a rant, so this might not even go on YouTube, but it's comical to me. So that's why I actually don't get on those anymore, because I'm so cynical about it that it's not fair to the other person. So I don't know, maybe that is what I need to be doing. Maybe I need to be really trying to help create a platform for people where they can just have real conversations and be accepted for who they are. And the thing is if you don't like the person, or there's no chemistry is one thing, but we have to be able to be ourselves. And it takes a lot of work to try to be somebody else, especially in a relationship. But people do it all the time. And people are constantly trying to get the guy, and if you can't be this way, and if you can't be that way. The truth of the matter is, if you can't be by yourself and be happy, it's really true, then nothing you have will be authentic. It's always going to be something that, and I think some people are happy with that, to be honest. I, for one, am not. I'm too zany, I'm too eccentric, I'm too imperfect to be okay with putting on complete airs. And yeah, it's just finding that real connection and that real chemistry is something that I suppose that we all want. And I really think if there was an algorithm that everybody in the whole world had to get on and really tie together, I really think that probably we could find a lot quicker the person that we're supposed to be with. But I absolutely crash and burn with the current algorithm-based questions that people ask on those dating sites like Harmony, eHarmony, and things like that, because those aren't things that matter that much to me. And the things that have to matter in order to find your mate on those dating sites are just, I guess, not the ones. I mean, it's going to be an overall sense of how I feel around the person. And because I've had great conversations with people. I've had great conversations with people on dating sites where we've been talking for weeks and weeks and weeks, and we finally meet, and it's just like there's no chemistry. And you can't force chemistry, and you can't create chemistry. If you can, let me know how and let me know where. The only time where I've seen where chemistry and attraction can happen and be revealed is when you've known somebody for a long period of time and your vision of them shifts, something changes. And that's the most romantic.
Thanks for watching this edition of The Broadcast Chic with Cassandra Alice. Until next time, be safe, be well, and click subscribe. I hope you have a great day.